Hey everyone, this is a quick demo on VenderScope. I'm going to be talking about what VenderScope is about, how did I think about the idea, and how does it work. So VenderScope was sort of like a brainstorming session that I started working on when I was building my CV. And I realized I didn't really have any major stuff in my project section. And I thought to myself, okay, what is the real problem I face in day to day? And what can I do to make it easier, solve it? And that's where, it hit me. I was like, wait, I audit suppliers and I have to take a security snapshot of, their vulnerabilities and pretty much their entire posture to figure out if the supplier is even worth adding for the business. And so I thought, well, the process is manual. How about I automate it? The idea came to me, I started working on it, and this is VenderScope. So basically, what it does is, right? So you add a vendor, you add a domain, and VenderScope immediately starts pulling risk signals from four sources at the same time. So the sources in question are: have I been pawned? That's for breach exposure. NIST vulnerability database, which is for the CVEs tied to the vendor's products. Company house for UK governance red flags like overdue filings or director changes. This is a bit of a unique one. I'm still in testing though. And finally, the last one is Shodan. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's for dangerously exposed infrastructure. So all of those work together, and I'm going to show you exactly how that works. So you click on vendor. Obviously, let's just do the example, which is Salesforce, salesforce.com. Click on vendor. Let's do Vanta because obviously I use Vanta a lot in my day-to-day. And let's do Microsoft as well because why not. And we'll just do V. And you click on scan all. Give it a sec to kind of run through all the API pings. And boom, you have sort of a quick snapshot of the vendor's security posture. And if you can just go into the actual vendor, you can see the CVEs pulled, a lot of information on it. For now, I've only added the CVE link for critical ones because it was just kind of, pulling down on the performance if I would have to put the CVIDs for each and every ping. So for the risk events, I've only added the links for the critical ones. So if you click on them, it takes you to the actual CVID as well for more, understanding and kind of seeing what's going on. And then if you click on export PDF report, you can save this and then you can open it and then you can get a bit of a ready to share risk audit report on a vendor that you're currently auditing. So it works really well. I'm honestly very proud that this has come to the point where I can share with other people. There's a lot of different information. For example, how's the risk calculated? And if you go back, you can see like some information. Obviously, this is being a demo, and some other information for the live instance of the website, which obviously since it's on a free tier being hosted like the backend being hosted on um, a render, so the performance is pretty slow. It takes a little while to kind of get through all the scans, but yeah, I thought it'd be smart to kind of share all of that information on the website so everyone has their expectations kind of like realistic and not expecting too much of the live instance. But obviously if you run it locally, it runs really well, runs really fast. Another example for Vanta gives you again the risk events, a really good understanding of it. Tells you exactly how many have been captured. So I'm only doing 10 now because again, performance and the free tier of hosting the backend. And then the best part about this is obviously if it crosses the score of 75, you get a personalized email from VenderScope as well. And it's pretty much the same snapshot of what you see right here, but in bit of a email form. So kind of creates that urgency as well that, if you were, for example, listing emails for a bunch of analysts and you were the one doing it, they all get the email as well. So everyone gets a quick understanding of what's going on. And if you click on view Vanta risk report, it takes you to the actual vendor. This is an old one, so obviously it's not going to work. But if you get the new one, which should be here, yeah, right here. So if you click on this, it takes you to the actual page of the vendor that we just did the scan for. So I hope you enjoyed the demo. If you have any questions, please share them with me. I'd be super open to kind of hearing everyone's ideas and thoughts on this. And yeah, this has been fun. Cheers.